Questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve Janelle Roberts, Assistant Softball Coach, Wirt County Middle School, effective upon completion of her contract. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Need a motion to approve the employment of Nora Kelly, Cook 3, Wirt County Primary Center, Wirt County Middle School, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., effective 2026-2027 school year.
So moved.
Anything, Mr. McCown?
So, as you recall, we did this to save a transfer letter. It is my intention, once she fills this and you act upon that, to bring back the halftime high school, halftime primary center cook position to abolish at a future board meeting.
Questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve Nora Kelly as Cook 3 at Wirt County Primary Center, Wirt County Middle School, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., effective 2026-2027 school year. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it. Motion carries. And number 6, we need a motion to approve Jesse Smith as Assistant Baseball Coach, Wirt County High School, effective upon completion of the contract.
So moved.
Good?
So, yeah, they have coached for us before, so this was a blank because the posting officially doesn't go down until like midnight this evening, but nobody else had applied. And the administrators are fine with us bringing this name.
Questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve Jesse Smith as Assistant Baseball Coach, Wirt County High School, effective upon completion of his contract. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, now we're down to new business, and this is our RIF and transfers and abolish as we work through these. First one is need a motion to abolish one general maintenance position.
So moved.
Mr. McCown.
So this is Gary's position that he just vacated when he was the successful bidder on our maintenance foreman. So we have, Gary, whether he likes to think of it or not, has kind of been doing that maintenance foreman position in job. He's been doing all of those duties even though he wasn't classified as that. And so now that he has moved up to that, I really don't think we need to fill that. I think we've been getting along just fine with the maintenance folks that we have had on staff, and this will be one less position that we'll hold the formula for next year.
So this is going to make us a -1 on the service side. When I say -1, we'll go
It
down.
will be one less that we are over.
One less on service side.
1.2.
I'm sorry, Karen?
1.2.
1.2.
It's extended contract.
What's that?
It's an extended
This,
contract.
the one that we're getting rid of was an extended contract.
Correct. It was a 240-day
240.
contract, so that's
1.2.
equivalent to 1.2 positions.
Okay. And you feel confident we're good about it?
We have been with that
Wow.
level of staff, you know, as you recall, we had a leave of absence and some things last year. Gary and his crew have done fine.
Okay. And that wasn't something that we had to substitute in there for, right?
Correct.
Okay. Questions from Mr. McCowan? Hearing none, we have a motion to abolish one general maintenance position, and that was 220,
40.
240. That was a 240 position, which is 1.2. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. So we're 1.2. Okay, now we're going to move into reductions in force and transfer. We're going to take each one of these independently, okay? I mean, it's the only way to do it. So the first one is a reduction in force of one cook at Wirt County Primary Center, and that employee is Eric G. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Mr. McCown.
So I would just say for all of these, everybody was notified according to the timelines. We met with them and spoke with them in person, gave them a copy of the letter, and sent the letter out certified mail. I did not make copies for all of those letters, but they're here if anybody wants to review it. So in the case of this cook position, Eric is the least senior cook in the county. Mr. Malonis was comfortable in that we needed to go down one cook position countywide, and Mr. G, being the least senior cook in the county, was at the end of that list for the reduction in force. Oh, I should also say, everybody that got a letter had the opportunity to request a hearing before the board this evening, and they could have done that, and it would have been scheduled and added to the agenda, but nobody requested a hearing that received either a RIF letter or transfer letter.
Okay, so this was 200-day contract, right, Mrs. Cummins? Okay, so now service personnel were at 2? Okay. Any other questions on this one? Okay, we have a motion to approve reduction in force for one cook at Wirt County Primary Center. That should probably be Wirt County Primary Center / Wirt County Middle School, right? Because they're at both of them.
Yes.
But that's how I'm sure that's how their job description is. So let's do it that way, or their job posting.
Should that be noted?
Yeah, Sherry's she'll have it in the motion. Okay, one cook, Wirt County Primary Center / Wirt County Middle School, reduction in force. Eric Gee, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, we're down to B. Need a motion to approve the reduction in force of one aide at Wirt County Middle School, and that person is Samantha Delaney.
So
Do I have-
moved.
Okay. Mr. McCown?
So in this case, a position, a project-aware position at the high school was eliminated. That position had seniority as an aide in the county, and they got a subsequent letter of transfer on down the line, and then the position that they bumped and got ripped is the position that Samantha Delaney was in.
Any questions for Mr. McCown? And I'm assuming this was also a 200-day contract? So that makes us at 3. Okay. Any questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the reduction in force for one aide at Wirt County Middle School, and that person will be Samantha Delaney. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Down to C. Need a motion to approve the reduction in force of one aide at Wirt County Primary Center, Wirt County Middle School, and that's a reduction in force. That person's name is Michaela Probst. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So this position is shared between the primary center and the middle school, and this position is eliminated for lack of need. And it is a 200-day aid.
Questions?
It was the least senior aide in the county and wasn't getting ripped by somebody else being transferred.
Any questions? We take all the time it takes on these guys, okay? I mean, people's jobs. Okay, we have a motion to approve one aide reduction force at Wirt County Primary Center, Wirt County Middle School, and that person is Michaela Probst. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed say nay. Ayes have it. So that's 4.2, right? Am I right? Okay. Okay, now we're going to do some transfers here. Okay, need a motion to approve the transfer of one aide from the high school to the middle school, and that person is Amber Yoke.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
This was a project-aware funded position, and that funding ended, so we had to eliminate that position, and that person had seniority and bumped one of the people we just discussed. So we're transferring her from the high school to Wirt County Middle School.
Questions? Hear none, we have a motion to transfer one aide from the high school to the middle school, and that person is Amber Yoke. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, need a motion to approve the transfer of one aide within the primary center, and that person's name is Edie McVeigh.
So moved.
Mr. McCown?
So we have a big group of kindergartners this year. It's moving to first. We only have 2 aides currently and 2 first grade classrooms. We're going to fix that. And RIF transfer letters had to go out, but the board's subsequent actions this evening have changed the seniority dynamics with that. So it is potential that this particular one might get rescinded, and somebody that will end up getting RIF'd might potentially come back for preferred recall due to the vacancy created in the board meeting tonight. But this particular transfer is to, we don't need as many aides in second grade. We need another one in first grade, and this is to make up that difference for next year.
Let the dominoes start. Any questions? Okay, so we have a motion to approve the transfer within the primary center of one aide, and that aide is Edie McVeigh. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, need a motion to approve the transfer within the high school of one teacher, and that person is Jason Hickman.
So moved.
Mr. McCown.
So he is currently our options pathway teacher. That doesn't have a huge group of kids in it, and potentially doesn't have to be all day. So he is certified in various other things. We're going to give him this letter of transfer so that we can better utilize him to do some different things that the high school needs.
Questions?
Do we have to state what other things that he's transferring to?
He's certified in special ed, and it's
English.
probably going to be picking up some special ed co-teach courses.
Any other questions? Here none, we have a motion to approve the transfer within the high school of one teacher, and that person is Jason Hickman. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, we have a motion to approve the transfer within the primary center of one teacher, and that person is Holly Boone.
So moved.
Mr. McCown.
So again, she was in a position funded by Project Aware. That is going back, so that is going to be transferring her back to another classroom teaching position.
Questions? Here none, we have the motion to approve the transfer within the primary center of one teacher, and that teacher is Holly Boone. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, need a motion to approve the extracurricular contract. This is a reduction in force, Wirt County Primary Center, Special Education Coordinator, and that person's name is Danette Harbarger. Do we have a
So moved.
motion? Okay. I have questions about this, but you might answer them.
Okay, so as you are aware, our gifted teacher is going to be leaving us, Jamie Vinoy. Okay, so she had done gifted for many years. She gave up her planning period to do that, and she gave up her lunchtime, and we had to compensate her for that. We don't have a lot of gifted kids in the county, but to serve those gifted IEP minutes, she has done that for us. Well, she's taken another job. She's not going to be here next year, so we're potentially going to have to rethink and restructure how that is. We're still going to have to meet those gifted minute IEPs. We don't have any other person in the county that's certified in gifted, and I don't know that we're going to get anybody that's going to give up their lunch and planning period every day to do that. We're going to have to bring back to you to authorize a new position potentially that's going to cover this gifted, and then potentially do some other special ed services that we need. And in doing that, I think we only have like 8 gifted kids. We don't have enough gifted kids to have a full-time gifted teacher. They're going to have to pick up some other special ed duties. And so with that, the thinking was, while it's RIF transfer season and we can do that, these are the extracurricular special ed things that the teachers at each school had. This person could potentially pick up those duties to do those things and coordinate all of the IEPs for all schools while also doing the gifted stuff that we're going to have to hire somebody to do. So I know we haven't brought that to you yet, but we only get RIF and transfer season 1 year, so if we do that, we've got to RIF those positions now. If something would come back that we can't proceed with that plan and that doesn't pan out, we can always rescind these RIFs and put them back. But we're going to have to bring some sort of position to you to meet the needs of our gifted students that we have in the county.
Do we know how much we're saving on this position, on this extra contract?
Okay, I don't have the schedule in front of me, but I believe that the special ed coordinators at the primary center and the high school are 2,400, and that was funded out of federal funding. And then the school improvement coordinator, Action J, I believe it was 5,000. And again, it was funded out of federal money.
Was part of that out of the school improvement? I know duties within that one were school improvement, and the middle school's not a school improvement school now, so.
I can check on that and let you know.
Okay,
I
I might be wrong, but I
I'm
thought
drawing
that-
a blank on that
Okay.
right now, but I know it's out of federal money.
Okay. So about 10,000 we'll save? Or-
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
9,800.
save it, I guess. but-
Yeah, 9,800.
Okay. Is there still federal money for these? I mean, that hasn't, where they're coming from, still there?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, well, Mr. McCowan, I agree with everything you've done. Okay? Not that that matters to you, but I do. But I have a problem with these three, or we'll take one at a time. That, you know, it's $2,400 that we're paying somebody to do something. And if we hire a new person, this is not a drop in the bucket of the salary. I hate to take that away from somebody that's doing it, thinking that we might be able to do something else. And yes, I understand that we can always rescind this if we approved it, but that within itself has issues, okay? I just don't, I personally think the amounts are so small that they don't get us anywhere. We need another special ed person because they're gifted and because of special ed needs, which we know. And hopefully with some of the new legislation, we'll get some money for some of that. I just don't see this is worth doing to save that amount of money. I appreciate what you're saying, but I don't think it's worth it to cut people's pay when it really doesn't do anything for us. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. I'll be a no on this one. So. Anybody else? Okay, we have a motion to approve reduction in force of extracurricular contracts for Wirt County Primary Center Special Education Coordinator Danette Harbarger. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay.
Nay.
Nay. I didn't hear where people were. Did you catch? Aye. Aye?
Nay.
Nay.
Nay?
Nay.
Nay, nay, aye. So it's a 3-2, motion is not carried. I'm trying to think of the word to say.
Motion passed.
Rejected. Rejected. I'm sorry? Yeah, motion is rejected. Okay, we're down to extracurricular, need a motion to approve the reduction in force of extracurricular contact, Wirt County High School Special Education Coordinator, Lisa Starcher. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
And same thing, right?
Same thing, all three.
Okay, any questions? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the extracurricular contract at Wirt County High School Special Education Coordinator, reduction in force. Name is Lisa Starcher. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, I'm sorry, Mark? Okay. Opposed, nay?
Nay.
Nay. So that motion is also rejected by 3-2. And we have, need a motion to approve extracurricular contract, Wirt County Middle School School Improvement Coordinator, and that's a reduction in force. And that name is Sandy Harris. Do I have a motion?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Questions on this? Hearing none, we have a motion to approve the reduction force of extracurricular contract, Wirt County Middle School School Improvement Coordinator Sandy Harris. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay.
Nay.
Nay. So let me again. Aye.
Aye.
Luke?
Nay.
Nay. Nay.
Aye. Aye.
Aye. Okay, so this one does pass. Okay. We are down to continuing probationary, and Mr. McCown, we need that other personal gift that I get.
Yep.
Okay, you bring it, and we'll, yeah. Okay, continuing probationary contract renewals, and Mr. McCown has that list for us here.
One moment here.
Okay, so need a motion to approve the continuing and probationary contracts for the 26-27 school year.
So moved.
Okay, give you a second look through it, guys, and Mr. McCown will go through it with us. You want to talk about it, Mr. McCown?
So I would just say that there is one name that is not on this list, and if the board would want to go into executive session to discuss that, it would be their prerogative, but there is one name not on the list.
Okay, so there is one person under a probationary contract of less than 1 year, right? That will not be offered.
Now, it would be, I think it would be probationary contract.
Is that
If
less
it-
than 1 year? I'm sorry.
I think they didn't start at the beginning of a year, so I think they've got 1 year complete, but they don't have 2 years.
Okay, less than 1 year completed. Yeah. On the professional side.
I think it's less than 2 years complete,
Okay.
Mr. Madsen.
And what that is, fellow board members, that if you have a probationary contract, you don't, if the county does not wish to have you back, you don't get riffed or transferred, you just don't get a contract. That's within the code. So if you want specifics, please feel free to make a motion to go into executive session to discuss personnel.
I make a motion to go into executive session.
Absolutely. Okay, so we have a motion to go into executive session to discuss personnel. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay.